Hey everyone, Brendan Snyder here. How are you? So I'm actually in Verona, New Jersey today. I am outside Audio Connection, which is that store behind me there with the cool graphics on it. And guess what? I'm buying a brand new stereo today. Back in the 90s or so, I had a component system. It was beautiful. I don't know what happened to it, quite honestly, but I moved to New York and I've been using a desktop system or a shelf system ever since. It was a Denon. I really like the sound of that, but I am now going to be going back to a component system, and Audio Connection is designing it. So they're going to demo it today. That's what I'm here for. So let's head on inside and let's check this thing out.
What you want to do with it.
All right.
So, if you're going to be out in a room on a stand, these may sound better.
Not on a stand. These will be
If they're going to be in,
low to the floor. I like to sit on my floor when I'm listening.
okay. I mean, I can play them any place you want.
Okay, they're fine if they're up here on the shelf.
You think on the shelf would be better?
Let me see.
I'm going to play them
Yep.
in that position.
Okay.
That's where they sound the best.
Okay, let's start with that.
The littlest one
Yep.
is up here.
Right.
So they're the cheapest.
Right, those are the ones, yeah, and that's what you showed me last time.
These are the cheapest.
That's the one I liked. Sounded good.
And they
Sounded
sound great up
comparable to my Denon.
If I put them down here,
Yep.
they're a little thinner sounding.
Okay, so let me hear it up here first.
Right.
And then I'm going to ask you to move it in a minute.
Like I have a streamer here that can actually drive speakers. As you see, it's got speaker output.
Right.
It's got a small amplifier built into it.
And what's the price of this one?
It's about $8.99.
Okay, so a little more than the other one.
You have control of it. My boss never does.
So tell me what you're doing there with the wires, so I can understand this.
We're putting on the ends that, you know, we showed you in the other room.
Right. So these like a universal type.
Well, it's
in?
a banana plug, which is easy to use for, you know, what you in and out, what you already have, that these speakers are already set up for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. The integrated runs $4.99.
Okay.
The CD player runs $3.99.
Okay. Good deal.
The streamer, I told you, was $5.99.
Yeah, I think I'm going to hold on that.
That's okay, because
Yeah,
you can
because
always, you add that.
I can come back to that.
Right.
Okay.
If you needed stands, they would be $2.50 a pair.
Okay. I think I'm going to wait on those as well. I'm just going to start with the system today. All right, guys, so I'm back. I have purchased a brand new component stereo system. I'm very excited. I want to thank Greg at Audio Connection, who really took his time with me, taught me about everything, made it an easy process, and, you know, allowed me to get in and start at a beginner's level on things instead of something that I have to go into with, you know, huge budget in mind and all that sort of stuff. So he really worked within my budgetary constraints and helped me out. So big shout out to Greg. Thanks so much from Audio Connection. These guys are fantastic. They're in Verona, New Jersey. If you're in the area, in fact, there's the address for you guys. It is 615 Bloomfield Avenue, Verona, New Jersey. Check them out, highly recommended. So the stuff, I haven't set it up yet. I'll do that in a bit and I'll show you guys. But I did get a music streaming service as well, the Node wireless music streamer, Blue Sound. Kind of excited about that. Just checking to see if there was a model number or not for you guys, but it is, as I understand it, just called the new Node. Apparently there's a Node 1, Node 2, things like that. As far as the integrated amplifier, I got this one, the NAD model C316BEE. I'll be setting these up and getting these all out of here for you guys so you can see the whole system. I mean, you've seen it in the video that I was just doing because that was a system that was being demoed and so forth. But I did purchase a compact disc player. We got the C538, again, the NAD brand. I don't know what that stands for. But I'll have to look it up and see. But that's apparently a company that's been around since the 70s. So those of you older than me may well know who that company is. The speakers, of course, being the big part of this, as most of you guys would agree, it really, in the end of the day, all comes down to your speakers. And this is what I ended up with. Fine audio. And this one here is, so the Fine is F-Y-N-E. And this is the F500 series. So I got a really good deal. These speakers were a floor model set that they are still warranting. So that's the other cool thing here too, is that this all got a 2-year warranty on it. So any problems, I just take it back to them instead of trying to find someone to deal with, and it gets taken care of. But that's cool in and of itself. So I'm gonna go get set up on all this stuff. If you saw, I was thumbing through records there. Apparently they sell records, so I still walked out with Trooper, Canadian band, if I remember correctly, Hot Shot, one that I didn't have. I don't know if this was I think it's a compilation, MCA Records. So they were a band that was recommended a lot to me. It was a hard time finding just one thing that I eventually got off of eBay. But here I am, and I like the die cut on the front of this because when we open it up, you can see through that. So that was kind of cool. So I ended up with some new music as well as a new stereo today. You saw that they were doing the cables for me, doing special wrap on these things to make it universal, and so that it's a mechanical connection, not a soldered connection or a crimped connection or anything like that. He talked about why it was so much better to go with a mechanical connection like that. So I've got a special cable that he actually did for me right there in the store. Just other cables and stuff that's in here. So all of that, I've got to go put this together, and I will show you the final setup of this in just a bit. All right, so let's cut into this thing. Moment of truth, right? All right. Nothing like opening a brand new box, brand new audio equipment in here. All right, looks like we got a remote. All right, the system seems pretty simple and straightforward. Let's see if I can, how easy it is. This is gonna come out. All right, there we go. And I'm just gonna pop these guys off. All right, and trash that away. Okay, cord is taped to the outside of it. So we're just going to open it from the side. Nice. And even put a piece of fabric around it to Really keep it nice and clean. All right, let's cut the cord off. All right, that's gonna be fun trying to get that off, but oh, there we go. It's just got a piece of tape around it. Let's see if that's fairly easy. It is. And I can tear the plastic. And of course, you can see my cat getting all excited with the plastic, but all right. There's the integrated audio. What do they call it on front? A stereo integrated audio. Right. So that's what we got. That's our first component. Let's go ahead and get into the next one here. So this being the compact disc player. Okay. And same deal. Beautiful, beautiful packaging. I'm always a fan of it. So let's see, make sure we got, I know there's some cables in here that I didn't need. These guys, he told me specifically. I don't need, I've got cables specifically for that. We saved that info, but I need that guy, I believe. And same thing, this guy's really light. Okay, and there we go, CD player. So 2 components down. All right guys, so there we go. It is all set up. Got my record player on top, got the new components down here, got the streamer on top. There's a Blu-ray you can see in between that. That was previously purchased, and on the right hand side there is my Apple TV. But then we got the CD player and the integrated amplifier that is there. And we've got the speakers set up. Next thing to do will be to get these on stands. That'll take some time. I need to figure out the best way to set this up. I'm also probably going to get a different type of setup in order to hold all of the equipment. But this is just for now, just something to get me going so that I can sit down and really enjoy this system.